So there is an art to applying liner, and especially liquid liner. You have to make sure that you get as close to the base of the lashes as possible. And I'm just gonna have you close your eyes for a sec. And I'm just gonna run a thin line close to the base of her lashes. Open for me, and I'm gonna have a look at that and see if it's even. Close. And you need to be really careful with liquid eyeliner, because what happens is sometimes it does bleed. And what that means is it goes a little bit further than what you really wanted it to do. So it kind of feathers out a little bit. Okay, now open. Great, close. So right here, I'm just gonna pull it up just slightly, because we do want that winged out look for Elsie today. And look at me. You always want to make sure that they're even on both sides. And they are, and I did close for a sec. Got a touch there on your lashes. Just remove that so it doesn't go on top of the eye makeup that we've just done. Perfect. So we're going to do some mascara now, but I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the different types of mascara. I would definitely recommend that you use a waterproof mascara for your wedding day, or even a water resistant, because you might have some tears that day and you want to make sure that your mascara isn't running all over your face. So I always use waterproof or water resistant. Waterproof, it is definitely not going to come off. Now, water resistant might come off, but it might come off in little like chunks on your face. But you're not going to be rubbing your eyes. You're just going to, if you're going to cry at all on your wedding day, you're just going to blot it away. You're not going to do the ugly cry. Well, hopefully not, right?
Hopefully.
Hopefully, that's right. So what I've decided to use today is a water resistant, and there's so many out on the market, and quality is definitely a factor. So you're going to look for something that has a buildable quality, so you can put more than one application of it, and also you want it to lengthen your lashes and make your lashes look fuller and longer. You know what? It is not a myth. You really need to test them out and try. And I stick to my favorites, and I don't veer from that because I know that they work. So what I'm going to do is have Elsie close her eyes, and I'm just going to lift up her lashes. And what you want to do is you want to start at the base of your lashes, and you want to pull them up. And it's really, really important that the makeup artist uses disposable wands, and that once that eye is complete, that the wand never gets dipped back into the mascara case. So I'm going to apply the mascara to her eye, and I'm going to start at the base of her lashes, and I'm going to wiggle that up and just coat each of her lashes right up to the tips. So if you can open for a sec and look that way, and I'm just going to pop some mascara onto the ends here. So mascara is so amazing, it totally just makes the eyes pop and polishes them completely. And it's really important that a makeup artist uses disposable wands so that they're not cross-contaminating their products, because if you take this wand and you dip it right back into the original container of the mascara, it's going to breed bacteria into that, and it's going to transmit it to someone else the next time it's used. Tip with your own mascara, I really believe that your mascara should be thrown out at least 3 to 4 months after you've opened it, because your eyelashes protect your eyes from the bacteria that's floating out in the world, and it deposits on your eyelashes, and you sweep it and then you put it into your mascara tube and it sits there and it breeds bacteria. Also, it's gonna get dry and it's not gonna work really well, so you're gonna probably start seeing some lumps on your eyelashes, and I'm sure that's really not the look that you're going for. So you're gonna wanna just get rid of it, and then you're not gonna have any issues with your eyes. And I'm gonna sweep just a little bit, look up for me, on her bottom lashes. And not everyone can do the look with the mascara on the bottom, and that's really because a lot of people have really small eyes, and if you put too dark of colors underneath the eyes, it will actually close them and make them look smaller. But Elsie, as you can see, has great big brown eyes. I'm just gonna get you to turn just a little bit, and we can put a little bit heavier underneath, or we can just leave it like that, and it looks great. So I'm actually gonna take two colors, and I'm gonna mix them together, and I'm just gonna place it right underneath her cheekbone, and I'm gonna blend that up. Follow her natural line, which you can see if I take this brush and I place it right underneath her cheek bone and I roll it, I can feel her bone, and I want to stay just right underneath that. I'm going to sweep the color onto the apples of her cheeks, give it a little bit of a pop, and you're going to look at me, make sure those are even. So I'm just going to add a little bit of a bronzer on her forehead, smidge on her nose. Bronzer just helps you have that nice warm glow. And you're gonna apply bronzer only where the sun will naturally hit your face. So that would be on your forehead, a little bit down your nose, a little bit on your cheeks, but you already have blush, so you don't wanna add too much. And just a little bit on your chin. Wonderful. We're gonna move on to lips now. And what I've done is moisturized her lips first. And it's really important that if you do have dry lips that you take that excess skin off. And you can just exfoliate them and then add a lip balm and just let that soak in before you move on to a lipstick or a lip gloss. Because what happens is as soon as you apply the liner or the actual product, like a lip gloss, you will see the dryness on your lips, and you don't want to have that. So you want to prep your skin before you apply makeup. One way to exfoliate it is to use your facial cleanser that has the microbeads in it that exfoliate, or you can just use your cloth, like a face cloth, and dampen it and just rub it in a circular motion on your lips. And for a lip balm, you want to make sure that the lip balm doesn't have a heavy wax in it, because then it will fall into the creases in your lips and it might be a little bit too heavy. But there's lots of great lip balms on the market that you can use, or even just apply a little bit of moisturizer on your lips. But it really should be a lip product because your skin is different on your lips than it is on anywhere else in your face. So we're gonna line her lips first. And I really believe in following the natural lip line of someone's lips. And Elsie, as you can see, has beautiful full lips. And we're gonna keep them to the size. We're not gonna modify it. They're very symmetrical, and we're gonna keep it that way. So I start at the Cupid's bow here. That's what they call it, the little bow of your lips. I'm gonna fill that in, and I'm gonna bring it all the way down. And again, I'm gonna go right to the corners and outside of her lip here, but not going past the natural line of her lip. And I would fill it in lightly so that when you do lose your lipstick, it comes off during the day from kissing or eating, you're gonna have a little bit of color still left on your lips. So I'm applying now with a brush for lip color. And we've decided to go with a sherbet color. And this product that I'm using is a cross between a lipstick and a lip gloss. There are many brands on the market that offer the cross between the lipstick and the lip gloss. I think the market now, the trend is definitely more lip gloss versus lipstick. We're seeing that more. And now I'm adding a bit of gloss just right in the middle to pop her lips. Perfect. So if you want to turn that way. So now I'm just gonna powder her face just slightly. I'm using a loose powder just to finish off her look. Give it a polished, smooth, so that it lasts all day long. For the final touch, we're just gonna let down her hair. And voila, perfection.
I love it. It's really natural. It doesn't feel like I'm wearing anything.
Right.
It's a fresh look. It's perfect for the wedding day.
Perfect. I'm glad you love it. So when I'm working with my brides, it's really important that they feel comfortable with their makeup look and that it just feels like them. It captures the essence of who they are, and it captures the essence of the vision for their wedding.